Ruby could have an absolute field day with that. But the team fight for MVP looks nice. Darkseer and Gyrocopter together is never really a bad combination. Even when you're able to to search the Gyrocopter after, so you're able to keep getting these kills with Rocket Barrage. So you got earlier combinations as well as just the big team fight combo.
Yeah, that is true. And Invictus Gaming picking pretty similarly to what MVP previously played, the Spirit Breaker aggression together with Alina. I mean, obviously it didn't work out against Cloud9, but Cloud9 were just, they were ahead. They were playing better, I would say. I don't think that you could blame Draft.
They were being a lot more efficient across the map at the same time as MVP were trying to gank across the map. But really, MVP can be a lot more efficient this time around. Like, if it's just a bounty Darkseer offlane, you can use the Invis Iron Shell battle to try and catch out one of these supports. So you've got different ways, like maybe even a boots first bounty if you're going to do this, to find advantage in the lanes without having to commit 3 or 4 people like MVP had to do in their previous series.
Yeah, that is...
Goodbye, TA.
Yeah, that is very true. So long, sweet TA. And she would have worked well here for MVP. Having Track in your team when you play TA is, again, she's similar to Gyro in that she relies on getting a lot of kills. So smart ban out here by Invictus Gaming. Bloodseeker, of course, being removed by MVP. I think it's just a pretty good call as they have aggressive heroes all over both these teams.
So who's the last one for IG? You ban out the Templar Assassin.
That's what I'm wondering.
Which, like, either that means that this Lina belongs to Ferrari, and maybe he's worried about the refraction soaking up a lot of the burst damage he wants to dish out.
I think it's Ferrari. I think Ferrari will play the Lina this game. But
and then we assume it's the offlane Spirit Breaker.
Yeah.
Naga support. And then that means we're looking at a #1 position core here for IG.
Exactly. Anti-Mage is doable. I mean, he's not banned out. He's good against Darkseer. He can lane against Darkseer fairly well. And they don't have...
You're just coating up the magic resistance, aren't you?
Exactly. You have insane magic resistance with Anti-Mage and Rubik. Yeah, that's kind of sick. And Glimmer Cape on that, Toby.
Oh, of course.
And you're basically Huskar.
No one can be Huskar.
Poor man's Huskar. I don't know. They could go for it. Darkseer is a great hero to lane against as Anti-Mage, at least. Even if he's annoying with the spam of Iron Shell. The only way that he could be that annoying, though, is if he is allowed to get high level. But we'll see what they decide to go for. I mean, you have Burning in your team. So Anti-Mage is... You definitely have a comfortable player playing this hero.
That's very true. At the same time, I think, hello, it's going to be a Razor pickup.
Curious.
Team fight stability is the name of the game for IG.
There's, yeah, this is a good carry as well against the Bounty Hunter and Lion. Their single target spells that they want to dish out. And also a very stable laner, as you said. This can work out nicely for IG.
The only thing I'm a little concerned about for the Razor is what happens when, like, Bounty Hunters start slowing him down with the double Iron Shells. You throw out Plasma Field and then you've got nothing else that's really going to stop the damage, because the damage still keeps coming in from Iron Shells.
Yeah, that's true. But it's... I wonder how aggressive they can be on the Razor if they want to chase him down. I think the laning stage is going to be a lot easier for the Razor than the Darkseer, so he's probably not going to do too much early on.
I can agree on that.
Also, an interesting part to mention is that Razor primarily here is picked to counter a Gyrocopter with the static link and how well he interacts against that. And Gyrocopter was the first pick, and Razor was led through all the way to the last pick here for for IG.
I think we have ourselves a semi-farming game coming out for MVP.
Yeah, that's not a surprise pick though. QO getting his Ember.
And that means if we do see everything falling down as we thought, yeah, we Ferrari on the Lina. So we have an Ember versus Lina battle in mid.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah. And then Darkseer offlane for March with the bounty, and then a Lion Gyro safe. Actually, I almost feel like they could even get aggressive with that. Standard
Lanes would be really good though for IG. I mean, they're fine with not contesting Gyro. They could try aggressive, but they don't really need to, and it's risky against the Gyrocopter's Rocket Barrage. I think standard lanes are going to work out really well. Mid as Lina against Ember is fine, and as long as they have a sentry down for Bounty Hunter, so he can come in and just surprise.
So what's the timing IG's looking for? Like, if there's going to be standard lanes for them, they're looking to farm up, how, like, do they look for team fight at a certain point? Is this meant to be a tower push at a certain point? What's the goal for IG?
I think you just look for Ferrari to start getting momentum. If he gets item progression in this game, a nice and early Yule Scepter into whatever item he wants to transition into, I think they can take over the game through kills. Like, take the fights to MVP and then start taking towers off that. But similarly for MVP, they have Bounty Hunter, they have the Lion, the Gyrocopter, the Ember. They also want to bring the fight, so this could be pretty heated.
Maybe. Let's find out as our lanes all start to come out, and it looks like Burning, at least the Razor is up there by himself on the top lane, ready to farm up. QO is the man that's doing the scouting down the bot lane. He's most definitely built for a mid, with only 2 shed tangos and 525 gold sitting still in his bank account.
Yep. Definitely gonna be there.
And Feppy's on the hunt. The Ghost Walk Iron Shell.
Yeah.
So he cuts the tree and then plants the ward. Wait, did I just get... Yeah, that was pinged out by Feppy. Feppy was the man pinging that.
Huh.
But he also pinged out the fact that Rubik has an Observer ward still. So they know that Rubik didn't plant an Observer ward on bot lane.
Yeah.
Unless he walked down there with 2.
Yeah, he just walked down there and did not have a ward, but that might also... oh, they saw the fact that he had a ward later. Oh yeah, that mind game was blown.
Oh,
he actually
top
dropped
lane.
it.
Ferrari, do you really want to try and contest this? Febby's the man that's being sent up. Well, they're not gonna play for it.
Double bounty, game is over. That's when you know.
Game is not over. IG still have a fighting chance, Parga. Still got a fighting chance.
Massive advantage.
And it's still surprising too how much IG have committed to counter vision on the Bounty Hunter. They must be really, really worried about Febby because they've got 2 sentry wards. One of them they plant very far back in the mid lane, so Ferrari can see the fact that Febby is sitting right in front of him. And they got 2 dusts over on the Spirit Breaker as well. Naga Siren threw down a sentry ward to block up the camp. So that's all their invis detection.
Just a little block, and we see Burning chase away the Gyrocopter, taking all his damage here pretty much, and doubling up his own. So easy last hits, easy life for Burning.
They're bringing more help down here. So it will actually be an aggro tri-lane from MVP. From IG, sorry.
And they have their top solo Luo. Spirit Breaker against Darkseer doesn't sound like the most favorable lane when you think about it, but we'll see what he can do on this lane.
I love how Febby, like, not want to be deterred. Actually, still just walked up to Ferrari to try and have another crack at him, but he went underneath the sentry wall. QO, he's only got Sleight of Fist, no Searing Chains, and the double light strike away by Ferrari. Fighting. And he's done a lot of damage. Febby de-warding out, using the tangos to get rid of him.
Yummy tango. 15 HP regen per second. So nice.
It needs it, Alpha. He got double light strike to raid enslaved by Ferrari.
Yeah, Ferrari.
And Chuan's making his play with the boots. He can't reach QS. He can. Ferrari, light strike, enslaved. This will be first blood. Going the way of Invictus Gaming. You cannot give Ferrari an inch.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Chuan just walking in there. Well played by IG. Going into this game. Bounty Hunter now looking at the Courier as he knows the Lina just got a kill, right?
Yeah,
so there has to be something, but look at the Courier Express here. Chuan.
Yeah, he'll babysit this the entire way. Febby can't do anything apart from maybe...
bring it.
Like, he could harass Chuan. Like, that's something he could do, but... Like, he's even bringing clarities out to Ferrari so he doesn't have to expend excess bottle charges.
That's a harsh start for MVP here on the mid lane. They do have the bottle on QO as well, and he's got to take the bounty rune top. But Lina is a tough hero to go up against. Especially when she gets a gank like that.
Especially when you give her first blood.
Yeah.
If you can also give her a little bit more space and you get into Laguna Blade, Flame Guard, it's kind of different to something like a Templar Assassin with Refraction when you don't know when it's up. Flame Guard is a big ring of fire.
Yeah.
And Ferrari gets rid of it. And in fact, he might even just find a kill over on QO. Rubik's coming in as well. And either targets to pick up over on Febby, who was the man that could do the last point of damage into Ferrari. And he can't even get the Orb of Venom. It's ticking him down. It's at 6-3. He's so low, but he survives. Only barely Ferrari.
Please buff Orb of Venom. One more DPS and it will kill him.
Oh, Chuan's timing though. Again, Chuan.
No, Chuan is clutch.
He walked his way in for the fight before, and this one, selection of targets was even more critical.
Honestly, on all of IG, in the games that we have been watching, and we have throughout the group stage 5 IG games, Chuan has been the outstanding player. Like in many of these games. His Winter Wyvern was really good. His Rubik now already delivering so well. Of course, Ferrari is playing nice, but he's getting beautiful support by Rubik.
Yeah, and Chuan, props. Absolute props. I still like the selection of choice. when you're 2 to 3 HP away from death, it would have taken 1 extra attack from a bounty hunter, but he picked up the bounty, realizing there was already control on the Ember, and he wasn't going to get an attack into Ferrari.
Yep.
That's what makes that gank even more special for me.
Yeah, that was really nice. Well done all over there.
I should say counter gank.
Yeah, and that means he almost has mana boots on Rubik now. If he wants to, he could go straight into the mana boots and let the Naga buy some early support items. Or he can just upgrade a courier and let her get her boots on Naga. But when you have a really good start on one support, it can be nice to let him get his items first and then start buying wards and helping.
Yep.
Top lane, Luo. This is not fun.
March should be careful about this because, okay, if he does, like, okay, so they're actually giving Chuan, he's body blocking only in the mid. But you could actually get him a TP scroll, and the second you dive in too deep, Luo just turns around, charges on March, just like this. March actually used his surge, so all Luo needs is 17% chance. All he needs, and there she is! You do not entice a Spirit Breaker to play roulette. And even on bottom lane, KP giving so much damage over to Burning, and actually the body block, Semele there. The Faith moving over to Nuts, and well,
Nuts.
there's no Riptide. There's a snare in 1 second time. Fabi comes into attack from behind, but Faith, he's got Riptide to find the kill. Burning with the plasma field. Where's the detection? They do not have it. There's a Radiant Sentry Ward in the bot lane. If they could charge him when they see him, maybe then there's a chance.
Man, this is starting very rough for MVP here. Not a single kill yet. Maybe they can go on bottom, they think, but there's 2 supports behind. Oh, they see them.
Fabi attacks and runs away.
Yeah.
So Ferrari has all the space in the world as now they apply pressure on bot, so Fabi has to stay here. And you've still got a farming Spirit Breaker who gets a solo kill on top.
Yeah, I can't believe that Luo got a kill in that lane. That should be a lane that the Darkseer wins really hard, but as of now, they're even on CS, and he's charging mid now, gonna try and have impact on other lanes.
He moved up far enough that Kuro wouldn't see him coming unless they had a River Ward, which they don't have. So, Searing Chains with the Sleight of Fist. Ferrari misses Light Strike Array as well. There's no Laguna Blade, and 17% again going to work. Fabi wants Ferrari. Ferrari gets a Light Strike Array, but for the greater glory of Luo, he will get a double kill on the Spirit Breaker.
Dear God, the Space Cow with the dream start. He is so strong right now.
What's his net worth? Like, with 5 minutes, I already want to switch it. He's 2.6k net worth. He is 600 above the Darkseer. The nearest Radiant hero is the Jaro on 1400.
They can't handle my Space Cow, Toby. It's too crazy.
They can't handle any cow. March.
He's going back top as well, and March has to be careful. Faith is already there. Yep. With the end snare, maybe they could kill him.
Watch the timing for the surge.
Oh, they don't have ulti on Spirit Breaker.
Yeah, there's no Nether Strike.
But he's like a lot of bash.
He's got level 4 bash. There's always a chance.
There is always a chance. Deals plenty of damage now as well, with that 40% of your movement speed as damage. It's really something you have to watch out for.
Mm-hmm. Middle lane, Nuts as well as Fabi. Trying to prepare a bit of a gank on Ferrari. Now, he does have Laguna Blade this time.
Yeah, but it's an easy gank, though. If he doesn't get to do anything...
He doesn't see him coming. Sleight of Fist Searing Chain, Ferrari. Turning for the Hex. Can't get it, though. The SB's charging in, but it's already a little bit too late. He could complete this. You do... no. That was a dangerous place to stop. He could have been pushed down to the river.
Yeah, it looked like he would be. Oh, man. Well, they get the kill on Lina. That is Lina's weakness. She is so susceptible to ganks on the mid lane. She is, of course, super strong to gank for. And look here, Ember running in. Very quick fella. I'm going.
SP, he might be quick, but March is the one who's being charged. Faith, he's got to go Riptide on the 2 of them, and there's more support. So Chuan comes in with the Fade Bolt. They Nether Strike over towards March, but this means QO. He'll keep the running going. The Haste Rune is going to wear off now, but it's enough time to get him back out to safety. And that Spirit Breaker with another kill. And also, almost enough money for a full earn.
I can't believe he has 4 kills already at 6 minutes in. With a safe lane Spirit Breaker, like, he's so quickly transitioning into fights.
And Darkseer has been slowed down. Like, he did finish up his... he's buying a mech after getting the Soul Ring, so that's fine for a Darkseer.
I reckon he's going for the Guardian Reefs, yeah.
Will make sense. Nice Observer Ward up there from MVP. So they can see when there's any kind of gank being prepared inside the jungle of Dire side.
Yeah, very nice vision on their side. They're going to back up and try to smoke here. The Spirit Breaker and Rubik can go together. They're going to go for bottom, I think.
Charge time. Actually, if he charges, he leaves Chuan too far behind.
Yeah, he has to wait a little bit. Right now, they're just letting the Naga Siren farm up top as well, so she's kind of holding that lane and not turning into a core, but just farming as a support.
They get it to level 6.
Yeah.
Because if they can get to level 6, they just stop the MVP fight. Yeah, Ferrari with the call down. He's got Laguna and just throws it on KP. There's no counter to this at all.
Yeah, good presence of mind though to Laguna Blade immediately there. If he didn't do it, you know, he would just be dead for a long time with Laguna ready. It doesn't matter if he has a little bit of cooldown when he respawns. Good to just dump your damage.
Just make the gyro work. He burns a Sal for it. Faith ensnared. The TP finish from burning. And March, well, he starts his surge while he's still ensnared up. He'll throw the wall down, but giving some damage over to Burning. But Febby, with that extra Iron Shell and the Janata attack, slowing down Burning so he couldn't run away. SB has finished his charge, but doesn't want to fight inside of a wall, and rightly so. Febby now, Janata, 1 second, and this will slow Luo down. And now the double Iron Shell's going to burn through it, including QO arriving. And IG, this early advantage they had in the Spirit Breaker, they're giving back again. These kills are worth so much.
That's hilarious. Running next to him with 2 shells, and then they run in with the Flame Guard as well, and he also joins the running party.
It's all track kills as well. Bounty got 800 gold from these kills.
Yeah,
like he did get both of the last hits, however, on Razor and Spirit Breaker. But actually, I don't think he didn't get the track kills. It was just the money from the kills.
Yeah.
If I do the math on that, there's no track. He just has track now.
The second kill could have been a track kill. He had mana and he had level 6, but the first one.
Chuan. The ping is coming out. It's like, guys, not feeling safe. He just manages to juke him, even though he has no idea he's doing it.
Hey, this Chon, it's 6th sense.
Well, he's going to get Sentry Wards now, so won't have to rely on just the 6th sense.
Yeah. I really like the rotation by MVP, by the way. Of course, the rotation top was really good, the Iron Shell Invis and so on, but just a gank mid on Lina, second time coming in with the Gyrocopter, that's a good heads-up play as well. Just stopping Lina before she starts snowballing out of control.
Keeping tabs more closely now with the track. Burning's finding more space in the bottom lane, however, and this could be a bit of a problem now that MVP has started to group up a lot more with 3 heroes in the mid. They got the floater of March on the top up against Faith. And KP coming back down to bottom lane.
March is farming a lot now as well in the top lane because he's using the jungle and he's pushing the lane. So he's gonna get really rich. In fact, he has really just got into top of net worth really quickly because Spirit Breaker was there and now Darkseer has just recovered really nicely.
Just sit and farm. It's amazing what they can do.
Yeah, Iron Shell, dude. Such a good spell. Farming.
Especially when you got a Bounty Hunter you can combine it with.
Yeah, ever since they lowered the cooldown Iron Shell, it's such a good spell. 9 seconds. It's not much.
Looks like Ferrari now going to finish up. That should be Treads. And what should be the start of his Yule Scepter as well. As he gets the Sage's Mask. Yeah. Casual regen for now.
Trying to do something on mid, but it's pretty hard to get in on QO here as he's just playing safe.
Lua's still waiting for someone on bottom lane to attack.
Yeah, Febby is just waiting for someone top to defend, so both teams are kind of playing, you know, cat and mouse here.
Lua could have a crack at this, but Burning needs to be a little bit more in an aggressive position, and the charge needs to hit KP before it gets back into the range of the tower. Because if that happens, then Burning's just going to be in a position where he could die. TP support would just come in so quickly from MVP.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely taking a more static approach now.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, Fire Remnant. That's a fun spell to steal. Oh, nice attempt
almost
here.
With Laguna Blade killing him off. The attack is going to connect on QO, but he had 1 shot just up his sleeve, hence surviving.
Yeah, and of course Ember just jumps base and comes back again very quickly.
But Sean's got a way to follow in now. He's got Fire Remnant charges. If you wanted a way to get in range, or at least like leapfrog your way in range for a...
Yeah, or even just a strong nuke if you want to use it like that. As a Rubik, I guess that's fine.
Now they jump in on Ferrari and Chuan. Song of the Siren's going to go off. TP support's coming in. He caught March at the back end. And the triple spirits over on Nuts, but he actually hits it with a target to throw down and hit. He hits Febby and March, but the damage is done. The Lina will die on the sides. QO actually. Lina not dead just yet, but she's tracked up. March is chasing it down. 1 punch. Just punch it. There it is. The double kill comes in for March.
He's got them karate chops. Very nice. And completely crushing IG there. Of course, you lost your Ember, but who cares? It's 3 kills, and 2 of those at least were track kills. Rubik using all his remnants to jump in like that was a little bit too much as he got stuck in all the enemies there. Could have had 1 defensively and maybe he would have lived.
And it's
But it's Gyrocopter, mainly. Like, Gyrocopter just wins this fight so hard. Of course, Darkseer did a lot of work as well, though.
Yep.
But Gyrocopter's cooldown is a massive, massive teamfight spell.
And it's that, and the fact that Darkseer capitalizing on he's almost 6k net worth.
Oh, he has a gem? Oh.
The Darkseer?
He does.
It's a very... Wait, what, really?
Yep. So, I don't know if they actually... I think they bought gem against the... Oh, not the Darkseer,
the Bounty Hunter. I'm like, wait, what? Like, I'm not seeing I'm seeing Darkseer try to save up for...
It's a replay bug, Toby.
Okay. Damn you.
Bounty Hunter first.
With the amount of money he gets anyway, so yeah, why not?
I think it was IG that bought the gem and lost it, actually. I'm not sure.
It belongs to Febby. It's a Febby gem.
Oh, okay. I see. It's his.
If it's put on any member of IG or any other member of his team, then it actually shows the ownership. If it doesn't, then it belongs to the initial hero.
Yeah.
Here comes your charge. Wow, Luo. Yes. He was going underneath the tier 2 tower while his tier 1 tower on bottom lane is being heavily pressured.
Yeah.
They're ready to fight again, MVP.
Tower is under attack.
Well, okay, so they're just forcing more issues here and playing around the fact that they have the mech so early up. But if they don't get contested, they're gonna get the tower. And look at how close he is to Guardian Greaves on the Darkseer. This is one of the few heroes that you can really naked rush the Guardian Greaves on. Like him, Bounty Hunter, and Undying, pretty much.
Is it worth doing it over
Maybe
something like a Blink Dagger, considering just how great MVP's fights have been so far?
I think so. I still think it's a very, very good upgrade. A lot of people are underestimating how much of an impact it does. But Blink Dagger, of course, could be useful, so it's always a team decision.
Well, right now, the team of MVP...
God, they have a lot of mana boosts.
Never-ending mana. But you get Greaves, like, well, why do I even have to worry about it?
Yeah, definitely. Bounty Hunter just stalking, looking for anything he can find. Both teams playing a little bit slower than in the first 5 minutes of this.
Well, this is that critical time where I think IG realize if they lose a team fight, they probably lose Roshan as well. Or they just lose both their tier 2 towers in mid and bottom.
Yeah, and I think that Febby is probably going to go Blink Dagger on the Bounty Hunter, and he's getting pretty close. Gold. Either that, or he could go into Solo Crest, of course, but I believe Blink Dagger would be really good this game.
One way to keep up with that, well, I say with the Spirit Breaker, but it's one way to easily get tracks off, so you keep the vision beforehand.
It's so easy to track everyone, and then you can blink in to do just your shuriken. And you can even toss down a creep, as long as it's anywhere nearby, because it has such a huge bouncing range. And then it will keep bouncing on everyone.
That's your decision from March. So full Greaves are completed.
Nice.
As MVP keeps staring down this tier 2 tower. They've sent Nuts up to the top lane. He can TP to the tier 1 tower on bot lane. That still exists. In fact, MVP, they have every single tier 1 tower still remaining after taking all of the tier 1 towers of IG.
Yeah, this looked good in the beginning for IG when they were snowballing with their Spirit Breaker. He had so many kills already at 6 minutes in, but they couldn't keep up the pressure. And now MVP are slowly just taking control.
IG try and spread out the control. They've got a gem over on the Nagasarim. They're trying to get rid of the vision of MVP. Hilariously enough, the Observer wards are up either too high, as she walked past one of the Sentry wards.
Yeah. They found the Sentry at least, but they actually managed to deward that that Observer. She ate it with the Tangle. Very nice.
One way to do it. And the other Observer ward's actually in a very, obvious position, but easy to see position going into the dire jungle. Yeah. And that's all of MVP's vision. It's
about to time out anyway, but it's more just being able to keep track of this little Bounty Hunter, who's right now just farming mid. He's trying to complete his item here. So definitely going for the Blink Dagger, I believe. Other than that, are we going to see a smoke up soon from IG? I think it's time. They have their smoke on Rubik, but they need to shove mid.
They're grouping like they want to.
Oh, that's a good deal. That's a really nice spell to have. The Flame Guard protecting you so much.
Well, QO, pick up, throw it down, and with Laguna Blade, charge and Nether Strike, they ensure there is no defensive Spirit jump. Yeah. And he had one too.
He had it out, but it doesn't matter. If you get lifted by Rubik, the chainstay is definitely there from Ferrari and Luo. Instantly smoking up.
Now they want to keep this momentum going. It's not just one kill and that's it. Nut's going to TP out just at the right time, as the Spirit Breaker was charging him down.
He makes it out fine. And they do see, they don't see, they saw him. Bounty Hunter.
He sees everyone else. He tracked an illusion, and Faith is like, wait, I'm bringing the illusion to me.
Yeah. Well, that way, they still don't see the smoked up targets. He keeps farming. When he tracks an illusion, does he actually...
You don't get the true vision if that's what you're talking about.
No, I meant you actually find out how much gold the guy has if you track an illusion. That's pretty useful.
Yes. Yes, you would.
So it's always very easy to keep track of how much gold a Naga has then, if she split farms and stuff. That's good to know.
The 5-man smoke gank from MVP. They're coming down for Burning. He's getting too close to that BKB, and they're going to do something about it, as well as take the tier 2 tower. Finger of Death from Nuts to ensure a very quick and decisive kill.
Man, Burning, he has had a pretty silent game here, but he's 0-3-1, and that pickoff, as you said, gonna lead to this tier 2 tower.
And if he had a silent game, he'd have more GPM.
True. That's how you want to slip by, unnoticed.
Shout out to Empire.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, silent. Such a good support player, and then he turned into an even better carry player. And it's like, wow, nice. Nice La.
Beautiful transition time.
His name is one of the most appropriate names in the Dota scene, because you meet him in real life, meet him at a LAN event, and he just is, he's pretty silent until he gets to know you, and then he will start talking to you, but he definitely has time before he's comfortable talking a lot to you.
Such a nice guy as well.
Yeah.
Got a very nice girlfriend as well. I believe they're planning, they've moved in together, they're planning on getting married at some point too.
Yeah, nice.
Just bringing everyone up with days of our Dota.
Yeah. The everyday life of our Dota players.
She's really nice though. She played in the Virtus Pro team.
Is it Silent and Mila?
Yeah, Mila.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The two of them stack against me in pubs, and they're actually... She's really good, so they are tough opponents.
I nicknamed her the Pirate.
The Pirate?
Yeah, because she always has a hair which covers one eye.
Oh, I see.
That's Mila, the Pirate.
I don't think I saw her at a LAN event, just, you know...
she's always at the ones...
nightmare of my pub experience.
She was always in the Cyber Arena LAN events. But didn't travel for much other stuff.
I see. Yeah. Well, nice for Sealant.
Oh, lure.
Spear Breaker, being a little bit stuck.
Yeah, that's a treat line right there. Didn't break it on the way through. It is like he has done what Scotty like didn't think was possible. He has defied the laws of physics. He can run through a tree without killing it. Yep.
There's more empty space than actual stuff, so he passed through the empty space, Toby.
Is he like Naga? Like what's the what's the box for a Spirit Breaker? You'd think it'd be pretty big, like with those shoulder pads.
No, it's fairly
big.
He's
like an NFL player, like slipped through a kid's door. He could not do it.
It was more different in Dota 1, actually. Then they had one of these patches where they just kind of equalized everyone's collision size in Dota. Because now most of the units have the same blocking size, same collision size on the heroes. But not everyone. Like Naga has 8 as collision size, and Chaos Knight has 24. So that's why you can't get people stuck in Naga illusions.
So what you're saying is Naga is really terrible at blocking a wave?
She's really thin. Yeah, she's slim.
I'm jealous of her. I'll get to the gym. I'll be as slim as Naga one day. I'll walk in and go, yep, I won't block you, down a wave.
Jesus.
Top lane push from IG. Yeah, that went to a dark place.
Okay, so not too much to say right now other than the fact that they're forcing mid now with the 10-second BKB on KP. So trying to pressure is MVP.
They just use KP as bait. Like he's the 10-second BKB you're talking about, but it's a 4-man smoke from the rest of MVP. And now, well, the charge is coming to KP,
duel?
and yeah, he just
he was like, I'd take you on. I'll fight you.
I don't think it was the intention to fight them because he had no idea they were there. He ran into them and got stunned, I assume.
Yeah, it kind of happened. Maybe...
I looked away at the wrong time. I apologize, worst cameraman at DI.
He should have been charging mid. I think he charged...
He was charging KP. That's where I was looking.
Yeah.
Then I realized, wait, he's going to go through the MVP players Burning.
He ran straight into
there's your setup. And maybe Nuts. Oh, the light strike away from Fry will catch him up. And the Sun, short on. Oh, that's a little bit of mistiming.
Miscommunication.
But either way, QO is getting ready to fight the call down. Hitting hard IG! Back into a wall! Obliterated on the mid. Is there another stun? Something against Burning? There is not. But that is how you pop the top.
Yeah, beautiful there. March just getting in there, getting the vacuum. Not even with a blink. Just runs in there.
Why blink when you can walk?
Honestly, walking as well as he only has 2 points in Surge. He doesn't even need max Surge to do this. Beautiful execution by MVP. Nice team fight.
Oh,
there was a lot of mistimings there for IG though.
Yeah.
They missed the stun on Lina, they missed the impale from Rubik. The Naga song was not used to great effect.
They've had a rough day. Then again, so was MVP. But I don't think MVP has a rough day as IG did.
Yeah.
Because there were some things which just fundamentally went wrong during their game with C9.
I mean, they got 4 kills in a series against C9.
Yeah,
That's when you're pretty sad. They pick up the medallion here.
Right, what did he?
They actually got back out.
There's like an orb of venom just sitting in the Rosh pit.
It's a bounty.
So it's like the kids that leave their stuff all over the ground.
Yeah, you should have a talk with Febby.
Yeah.
Nice, you had that talk. He's got to clean up.
Pick your clothes up, Febby. Pick them up.
Bottom, are they going to try and go in line? Yep, that's an easy kill.
Give him a shot. They could be quick about this. Then you charge in, you slave as well. Word Sean still, and he actually stole the Hex.
Oh, level 1 Hex. It's still 2.5 seconds. Decent spell. Very good against Ember.
They still don't get the gem back. Like Lion, like he wasn't holding the gem, right? Yeah.
No, Bounty Hunter has it.
So yeah, it's only in the hands of Bounty Hunter. But there were 2 gems on the field before.
Yeah, they lost their gem before, yeah.
Yeah, the other one's over on the courier that belongs to Faith.
Yep. They lost it. Oh, behind Luo.
Yeah, they get the track, and with the call down, Ferrari not hit by the first rocket. Curious up in the air. Ferrari wants to go for the light strike array, but KP turns on the flat cannon. Ferrari dropping so low for the flat cannon damage, and QO. Ferrari walks back in, and when he goes for Laguna Blade, and QO actually dies. They had enough damage for it. They kill off 3 players, the Lion to start with, but the revenge of the Bounty and the Ember.
Yeah, and they're also healing up now, using the urn from Chon, just getting the HP back, taking this tower. No way for him to defend his MVP, being outplayed a bit here.
And Luo managed to grab that gem back.
I can't believe how cocky Luo was, going behind everything there. Oh, he's charging mid now.
He's got more. He wants Nuts. Nuts can just turn and stun. He left the observer. Yeah, he stopped to try and bring down the ward. Then realized maybe this isn't the greatest idea in the world.
Yeah, he should probably have friends when he does that. So he brings over the Lina and the Rubik as well.
Yeah. Friends forever. Gives the extra money, Febby. Quick track on the Luo.
Yep, the little blink track. That's why Blink Dagger works so well with Bounty Hunter. You're always easily in range. You can keep track of your opponents easier.
It is funny when you look at MVP's position. Like, they put this aggressive observer ward down, and when they planted this, MVP was probably like, yes, we are going to start sieging up IG. We are going to lock them inside their base. They've lost their gem. We can do this. And then you lose such a huge fight in bottom lane that this observer ward becomes... Like, I'd say useless, but it hasn't been deep-watered yet. It's about to be. Luo is walking over there now.
I mean, it gives some relevant information, but yeah, in general, you always want to have your wards around where you're fighting, and then IG just took the fight to them on bottom lane. So that was a successful smoke gang to start things off.
Luo actually left the gem behind to give to Nagasaran, who now has her own form of Invis with Glimmer Cape. Hero moving forward. He should get the vision right now on Burning. Baby. Also inch his way close so they can get that unobstructed vision through track.
Burning just pushing his body into the jungle here, staying in the trees. Completely hiding.
They know he walked in there. Like, they know he walked. They 100% know Burning is there.
You think?
Yeah, well, they were sitting there watching him. It was daytime. They definitely know. And when you get a Naga illusion being drained out, yep, there's IG moving forward. Protect their #1 position.
Oh, they're going in?
Yep, there's your pick up, KP, drop back, but nuts it back, into the double stun, they're right on top of the wall, and the double spirits on the way into IG trying to stop the fun. It's the BKB from KP that isolated him out.
Nice
he
song.
will now die with that Song of the Siren allowing that, but now QO in for the Searing Chains, catching out two. Ferrari's used it to put him a little bit of time, but the Iron Shell's doing the work. He'll go down as well. Faith and Burning now trying to inflict that damage into QO with a finger of death stolen from Chuan, fighting his kill. Febby won't survive through the plasma field, dropping gems everywhere.
They have 2 gems now over Naga Siren. A lot of the momentum swinging back for IG here. Oh, that's actually huge, and they're immediately going to find this ward that they saw before, actually.
They did have to buy back on Rubik, though, so Rubik lost a little bit of money for this, but you got almost 1,200 gold coming into the Razor and just shy of 1,000 on the Naga Siren.
Yeah.
Overall, the change actually isn't that much. Like, it's 1,000 experience advantage going the way of IG. That's really all.
Yeah, but then the 2 gems as well for the 1,800 gold that they're worth.
That does not come into the team fight recap.
Exactly. So that can play a big impact for sure. But as you said, the track gives a lot of golds towards MVP for every fight they take.
Spirit Breaker?
He's going for the range creeps.
Yeah, he started with the range creep because Darkseer showed himself a little bit later.
Yeah.
But when the double Iron Shells come up, there is no way Lua was standing in that lane.
No, you don't want to be there. Also, I haven't pointed this out, but there are 2 urns on IG, and they're both having charges because they're fighting and getting kills, so it works out for them.
There is a bright side to that. The urn negative charges do stack,
They do.
so you can do double the damage at the same time.
Yep, twice the damage.
Well,
It's extra efficiency.
if you're looking for those quick kills. Beyond that, there's not much use to it. But
No, it's also always going to give the urn charges to the closest one to the guy who's being killed.
yep.
Oh, they're going to go and contest Roshan here. They had a ward. So
No Song of the Siren on cooldown for 60 seconds, but in comes the Naga. They're going to get rid of the Observer Wall. They saw him walk in. The Observer Wall was put on the hill by Chuan, but now they jump up. Ferrari backed in. The Finger of Death, though, it doesn't really connect here. And once Chuan may steal, it's just Iron Shot, but Ferrari so low. The charge comes through the wall, bouncing back QO. March is the man who's so low on life, but they just keep battling it. Another double stun over onto Burning. Can they actually finish the job? QO jumps himself away. IG have lost 2 here. The Darkseer is the only one to really die for MVP.
Yeah, that was... I mean, they lost the Lina and their Spirit Breaker, and I think they might be confident enough to take Roshan
I
here.
would be careful.
But they
Song
don't have...
Song of the Sirens up in 21 seconds.
They don't have an urn. That's the problem. They can't go back to full HP. They lost the Darkseer after all.
And they got a little bit chaotic. My brain farted during the middle of that fight.
Wow, that was so close to them being able to just kill the Ember straight off, but I think actually that if Chon just got the lift on him, they could have killed him like that, but instead they got the Yules, took too long, and the rest of MVP just charged in behind the Ember. And it got too difficult.
Probably think you just got to take him out of play beforehand.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lot easier once this Lina finishes her Aghanim Scepter.
Definitely, that is a huge thing. And when she gets her level 16 with it, that's a very, very good tool to have.
Battle Fury, 29-minute Battle Fury for QO. Just been one of those games.
Yeah.
That's really late for an Ember Spirit.
He has been struggling a lot in this game. He has. And I don't know. It's just a pressure, it feels like. It's not like when we saw EG play and Sumail had, what was it, the 2nd highest farming Ember ever in competitive history. Got some really, really good farm.
That was a crazy game.
Yeah.
The BKB is now done for Luo. They're leaving the gems back at base, so obviously Faith just holds on to one.
I mean, right now it's tough as well for MVP to get good wards down. They've been pinging out where they think the wards are, and they are correct. IG.
The only issue is they need the vision of the high ground.
Yeah, they should go there and check it. They're being spotted now with Burning. Can MVP do anything about it, though?
Probably not a lot. And Burning's just backing up. MVP is too far away. They still want to just take Roshan. But Ferrari's making the most out of the time. Like, he's farming up top. He's pushing it towards the tier 1 tower, which isn't that low on life, but it's decently low.
Yeah. I think they need to bring Ferrari soon, but it's fine for him to take the tier 1 at least for a try.
That's his Aghanims if he gets it.
Yeah.
Like, he takes the creep wave out right now, and that's almost his Aghanims. He's 50 gold away.
Yep.
And they will fortify it, so he could just sell that. He's actually got a magic stick he could sell and have the cash for it right now.
Yep, there we go. Going back to base soon, and we're actually getting it delivered with the courier here. And next team fight, he's going to be looking to delete people very quickly, and the gyrocopter is an ideal target now. How much HP does he even have?
1700.
Yeah, 1700 is not that much when you consider the amount of damage Alina puts out. And if she can get level 16, that's 950 pure damage.
Yep. As opposed to 675 it is currently.
Yeah.
But she's only half a level away from that next team fight. If she stays alive, will work.
Febby just barely staying out of vision here.
And he's got the track, so he knows what he's up against. And he sees Faith and Lure on the side.
Now they see him.
Well, they jump in.
He blinks away.
Yeah, they jump in for Roshan. With the Naga Illusion scouting out everywhere here, it's really difficult to get an advantage MVP around the pit. And they know that because the Song on the Siren this time is up from Faith.
It is, definitely. So he's ready to take that fight. I don't know.
They're still working on him.
They're still trying, but they are... I think they were scouted at least, and they're going to go with the smoke. They're going in there.
Naga Illusions will be the first ones in.
They should be in good time as well.
He's still got QO forcing the bottom lane.
Well, they're charging.
Yeah, but they're charging over to Nuts. They're trying to split the fight up. They want to fight the pit. They want to go, okay, Man's raised up the greatest steal. And March actually burning up on the cliffside. He'll trigger the BKB, still holding onto that Eye of the Storm of his. And Faith wanting to stop the fight, burning. Actually TPing himself back to base and away. They'll lose the Naga Siren, while QO might be thrown around by Chuan.
Oh my god.
IG just missing their targets, and Luo is going to drop as well. This is Roshan for MVP.
That fight started so good, but then suddenly Burning was on a cliff, and they're like, what do we do? If they could just, you know, light strike array and cut him out of the tree line there, they could have actually fought, but instead he TP'd away. That looked so great for him from the beginning.
Yep. And when the Song of the Siren came out, I thought maybe they can correct it. Like, they had the time.
He stopped the song and immediately died afterwards because he did it.
It seemed really weird. Like, why did he stop the song?
Oh, the communication in that fight was not on point. Like, he probably used it at a point when they were trying to kill someone. They're like, no, don't song. And he just canceled it and died. So
yeah, that song was the only way they get the Razor free.
He had to
and he actually had to keep the song up too, so the rest of his team could escape.
I mean, with the song up, going back, it's very easy to play hindsight, and especially from the caster perspective, of course.
Yep.
But if they songed and then just ran up, killed the trees with a light strike array, the fight would have been easy from there on, because Razor would have been able to do something.
Yep.
As opposed to just having to TP out.
BKB level 3 Eye of the Storm that was... Well, the BKB was triggered, but the Eye of the Storm never was. Yeah, exactly. There was no damage inflicted into MVP. He could have even started a static link. There were 2 heroes that were in range of him, considering the Darkseer joined him on the cliffside.
Yeah, exactly. Could maybe even have fought that, but...
That was the goal of March. The goal of March was to drag as many people up on the cliff as possible and then just iron shell them down.
Because that looked like a pretty bad vacuum at first. He only really pulled the Razor. He got him up, but no one else was really affected. So I thought they would be able to take that fight, but did not go their way.
No, it did not. So for now, MVP. They hold their advantage, which is almost 12,000 net worth.
Yeah, Nuts must have been proud. He died immediately in the fight, and then he was like, go team, you can do it. And they did.
It was the greatest choice though from IG, like to charge after Nuts.
Yeah.
You actually forced MVP to come out of the Roshan pit and fight against you. And they're happy to fight in the Roshan pit with Cold Down, Flag Cannon, Ember Spirit doing his thing, Bounty Hunter tracks, and Darkseer just knocking and walling. It's perfect, but yeah, now you're fighting up against an Aegis the Immortal Gyrocopter who could just soak up everything you throw at him.
That makes it so much more difficult, and we're going to see Ferrari. Dual stun.
Yule's Light Strike Array, but he was too early on the Light Strike Array. He'll ulti Laguna Blade QO down, did not have his guard up, and March being charged down by Luo, but KP way too deep. You're going to burn the Aegis the Immortal. The snare still on cooldown, but Ferrari preparing the Light Strike Array. This time he'll get his timing right, and KP's down for the count. Well, and even Luo, he's going for further, he's going more, but Nuts can see him.
Yeah, and he does not have a BKB this time, so he's just going to get stunned.
Yep.
And no mana. All the mana is gone. Like, thank you very much.
Lion actually has Finger of Death up.
Yeah, he does.
So if you commit underneath the tower, it could have just drained the mana and...
What an amazing hold that was by IG, but I don't understand why Gyro would dive there. He was getting way too confident.
Radiant's middle tower is
it seemed a little crazy from MVP, but...
Well coordinated.
Crazy is this game.
Yeah, well coordinated though by IG to be able to burst that Ember before he did anything. The Lina damage definitely came into play.
Yeah. That Laguna Blade. Like, how much damage do you actually deal to the Ember Spirit in his current position? With the Lina now having a level 3 Laguna Blade with pure damage.
That's 950 immediately, and then you just need to bring in some right clicks during the stun duration, and he's dead. That's pretty much all you need.
Luo, a little bit of trouble for him. QO is having a bit of a crack, but beauty of charge away. Vac couldn't get there in time to cancel it. They tried. And the Spirit Breaker illusions are trying to also take the last hit, the tier 1 tower. They'll fortify, protect it to deny it.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
Fortifying and then denying.
That's going to come off cooldown anyway, so hey, why not?
Exactly. Sean working on his next item here on bottom lane. Could be either Ghost Scepter or Force Staff.
There should be the Raghanis.
Yeah, Aghanims would be nice, but I think in this game you might need the Ghost Scepter just because of Gyro. But Axe is truly amazing, so I wouldn't blame him for going for it.
Just having the stats would be nice.
Yeah.
Like, because that will actually help him to survive the initial flat cannon hits, because this Gyrocopter still doesn't have a Demon Edge. Like, it's still an SMY with BKB Helm.
He will though, and Sean won't have the chance to add a lot more items before the Gyrocopter has an MKB and stuff. So if you want to get a Ghost Scepter, you get it now. You won't have time to buy 2 more items. not as a support in general. Slow item progression.
Ferrari using the duels to dispel that track. Not wanting to allow them to have any kind of vision on IG's movements. And if they're grouping up, they're really tight for a smoke right now.
They are.
Do they even have one?
I don't think they have one.
There's not one on any of the heroes.
They don't have one on in their base, and no one in the shop either. So they have to wait
6 minutes almost.
Is under attack.
long time. And March just gave the order to his entire team that they should be pushing out the side lanes. So trying to get every lane in good balance to go high ground, but I don't think they can go high ground until they get a new Aegis, and even then, they need to play it better.
You need to wait until 41 before Roshan's going to spawn up with that Aegis, but at least it's a quick spawn. It's 30 seconds out of the 3 minutes potential spawn time.
True, true.
What's burning after? Like, AC. It's a point booster coming in for Chuan, so it is going to be the Aghanims.
That's nice to have the Starcraft.
He's dropping the TP scroll to have the point booster.
Yeah,
Gotta be worth it.
I suppose he wants to have his magic wand, and he's probably never going to be in a place like they're not playing close to the Radiant base.
Absolutely. He drops the Ogre Club to get an Observer Ward instead.
That's
the Vision Man.
That's what you need. You need to have your magic wand, the mana, the HP, the surprise factor. How many times have you seen people survive with a magic wand during this TI? It's a thing even professionals struggle against it.
I hate to say it, man, but Chuan's still at Hogwarts. It's only a stick.
Oh, that's so sad.
He's not graduated yet. Now, Charge coming in on QO. Nice pick up by Chuan with a Blink Dagger. They Lacuna and just destroy QO.
Yeah. Good thing they have so many things to bring there, because Ferrari missed his light star carry, but the Spirit Breaker is on top of that perma-bashing game. Got the ulti going and the charge. Nice damage.
That was many stuns as he got.
I'm not surprised to see that burning is top on the net worth. That, you know, that just feels like home.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would ever say that would be a surprise. But at the same time...
Even playing a Razor, like in this game.
At the same time, he's very close to March. In fact, March and him are trading places currently for net worth. And with the double Iron Shells on the top, they're burning see to farm the creep wave in return.
Oh god, it's a tight battle for a top farm.
And he's got him on your nose. MVP. Just in front.
Just barely. Oh.
Charge.
Aggressive.
They're chasing after Nuts, and Nuts doesn't actually see him coming, so doesn't get the initial stun, which means now Lua can go to work.
Oh, he can't
Hexed
blink.
up, he lost his teammate, the bounty hunter, be a 4-staff down and away to safety.
Yeah, very nice. That's the dream. You always want to charge over the trees or come from Fog of War. That way you don't even have to have your BKB ready. Nice initiation there, and they did get the bounty, as you said. Nice pick off. First, the Daedalus is up for the Ember. Drums, Battle Fury, and Daedalus. Starting to get relevant.
This game's going to get a little rough in a moment. The bounty, like, the Ember Spirit, as you said, like, he's becoming irrelevant. But the push into MVP's high ground for IG is so difficult. Unless you find these earlier pickoffs. And what have you got really as damage-wise from their team? Like, most of it comes from the Razor. And...
Both teams are...
He doesn't even have the Aghanim Scepter.
Both teams are sort of lacking when it comes to high ground pushing potential. Both have really good defensive skills. So I think Aegis is, again, the key component. They cannot do anything without it. But as I said before this game started, that they rely on killing stuff and then making, you know, stuff happen.
All right, so 30 seconds. And Roshan is back in the world of the living. That Lena illusion is going to time out before that point, however. They won't get instant vision of it, as now, well, Chuan. I don't know if that was an attempted slider fist telekinesis.
That would have been sick. That would have been the play. I think it was an
You'd have to be so quick, though.
Yeah.
Because you don't get the vision for a microsecond.
I mean, you could probably shift click that.
But only if you kept the vision.
Yeah, I mean, only if you... Yeah, exactly. Only if you see him.
Luo, front lines. Febi's right on top of him. And he's just going to track it, so Luo's going to be careful. He doesn't want to waste the dust charge, however.
Yeah,
and who's got the vision? No, he just send Naga illusions in. That'll do the work.
Yeah, they see everyone, and Q is aggressive here. He wants to find someone, even drumming for this.
Really?
Yep.
Well, he found Burning.
Yeah, but his team is kind of far away.
And now Chuan blinks in, and the Spirit back into a 4-man wall, but there's no follow-up to any of this. And in fact, Chuan stealing wall to make his own copies. The Song of the Siren will come out. But the rest of IG, they don't want anything to do with this, but they're trying to. It's not a Fitzgerald chain. He caught up to Lumo, slowing him down. Burning will trigger the BKB with Laguna Blade. They do not kill the gyrocopter. No song on the siren to stop this, and Nuts missing the stun. He literally did a sidewinder around Ferrari's body, while QO being tossed around like a ragdoll by Chuan, but they just keep going in deeper. Now KP, too deep. Luo gets another strike, but they back in, looking for even more damage with the Son of Faith. The Glimmer Cave protecting him as again. Luo just running himself outside of his own base into the start of Fitzgerald chains, and the bounce up, killing almost Ferrari. Yule Scepter to safety. It was the track glaive bounce.
Always fun to see that Shuriken bounce back and forth. So much going down, and in the end, Gyrocopter and Spiritbreaker, the ones to fall. What a deep dive, though. Again, MVP, they need to learn that the base of IG is dangerous to run into. And then Luo kind of repaid the favor there.
Well, at least they see Roshan now.
Yep.
If they had a little bit more life on that Ember Spirit, they could potentially go for it.
Yeah, maybe. He's so damaged right now, so they could, of course, wait and TP out, TP out and jump back in.
Yeah, both teams are really terrible, actually, at Roshan, so...
Hey, man, they have a medallion on, or Solar Crest even on Bounty Hunter.
Huge.
He can do something.
Something is always good. Spirit Breaker, walk in there and tank for us. Burning will now do his 170 damage to a 12,500.
Hey man,
Life hero.
Doesn't have to be fast if you kill the enemy team first.
There's him down on Spirit Breaker. Luo may be late, but he gets there in the end.
Good old 43-minute medallion.
With
They realize that their Roshan is just kind of pathetic right now, so they're like, yeah, we need to speed it up.
And with the movement in the Solar Crest, it makes sense. Aghanim Scepter is now up for Chuan. He also has his level 3 ultimate, so level 16 Rubik. That also, have to remember, that's a 4-level null field.
Yep, that is. And I like the medallion purchase, and the fact that you saw last fight, how Side of Fist and Battle Fury and Daedalus were just working together, because they ran back to back, trying to get away from MVP, and they just got so much cleave damage. But as you said, magical damage, not that worrisome for them now. Full field. Well, they're gonna smoke up, going for a move.
And they can't go for Roshan though. Ember Spirit left his spirit inside the pit, so just sneaking their way in and taking it will not be possible. They need to find kills, and that's what they're drawing a line for. Loop through the jungle. KP's the closest man to it. They Yule Scepter him up. At the same time, KP Chuan with that stolen Hex, gonna pick him up and throw him down. He still wants to get a steal ability here, as they've already killed off the bounty hunter. Gyrocopter being bounced around again with that SB, and Laguna Blade to find the double kill.
There's also a gem that was dropped here, so they're gonna take another gem away from MVP. Is that their third gem then? Because they bought one.
I think it's just the two. Is it?
No, that's the third one.
There's two on IG and there's one back in base. Yeah.
Exactly.
Ah, snap. Meanwhile, bottom lane, QO is doing it solo. He's actually taking a tier 3 tower while IG trying to finish, and okay, Luo is not going to have a bar of this. He's chasing up the Ember now. Where's the Spirit jump to? It's inside Roshan. QO is going to come in for this one. March also, the back into the wall on Burning. Luo's come all the way back because the charge didn't disjoint, so QO's down. The Finger of Death comes in from Nuts, but it's not enough work. You might have killed off Burning, and Roshan actually is killing him off. Ember Spirit buys back into the game. Luo's running away from March, but charges over to Nuts, gets him away from the Iron Shell, but March blinks in, wants to keep going. It's there. Luo, he just wants space, but he cannot find it. Not once the Ember Spirit comes in for the Sleight of Fist.
Roshan is so low and going into
QO was in the song!
The song, they can't kill Roshan?
Like walking into the pit, they're walking into the wall. They want to kill, you can't kill Roshan in this time. Burning triggers the BKB in the back, dragging him over the cliff face, down into the pit, and then stolen by Chuan. QO and March, they're still in here. Roshan, another kill. MVP Roshan, but triple kill for Burning. MVP gone. Roshan, you are a boss.
Roshan going for that positive KDA once again. What a hero he has been today. And that's a dieback from the Ember as well. He's dead for so long now.
Roshan's actually got 5 kills over the course of our stream today so far.
Yeah, he's almost rocking 1 kill per game. He is actually.
Yes, 5 and 5, man. 5 and 5.
Dear God. What a boss.
Oh, man. But the turnaround was so crazy that, like, Darkseer coming in for the back, then Rubik. Chuan was always on the money. We almost want to give him, like, again, like, huge props. Rubik, just in general props. You understand why this hero is picked so often in the Chinese scene.
Yeah, and the fact that they're so used to playing with it as well. You could tell that he's experienced with it. The way he positioned himself is really good, and he was prepared for all these spells that he stole. Well done. And they're going to go in force mid now. 45 seconds, still an Ember. Mid tier 2 should be easy. Maybe even more.
Burning feels immortal. 3 buybacks from MVP.
Blink over on Naga now as well.
Well, that's one way to get a Song of the Siren off.
Yeah.
Or an ensnare.
Or even catching up to your team. She's kind of far behind.
She just doesn't have that movement speed. Lina and Ray, they just run so fast.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get a Vladimir's for someone on IG just to protect against the physical damage.
Oh, but nice. Luo charging in right through the pit of the tower, but the stun's going to work from line this time around. Luo not committing the BKB, and they're all pretty tracked up.
Yeah, that they are.
So they would have seen them plant that ward as well.
Yeah, they definitely do. Like, the track is so annoying to play against, so all your moves are being read by MVP immediately here.
That's why March just TPs away after the charge begins.
Yep. All of them being revealed. I don't think that MVP can take the fight for bottom tower anymore.
Not while Burning has Nagus the Immortal.
Yeah, they do have the MKB on Gyrocopter, but is it enough?
It's hard to say. We've also got Lifesteal now over on Burning. Like, he's actually building into a Satanic.
I love that. Like, a lot of people don't go for lifesteal on Razor, maybe go for more DPS item or Aghanims.
But he gets DPS because he uses the Helm of the Dominator on the Alpha Wolf.
Yeah.
So his whole team is actually gaining DPS.
And he's also stealing damage from the enemy later on, so his damage will be considerable.
Yep.
With the attack speed from the Shock Cuirass. I like the build.
It works. Now, they push it. You got Aegis the Immortal, and you got 3 heroes on buyback for MVP.
I think you're back, because of the reason that you just took 2 towers. Normally you have a lot of gold to spend then. So 4k gold on Razor, 3k gold on Rubik. 3k gold on Rubik again?
Yeah.
Like, what happened there?
He was involved in 5 million kills.
Yeah?
He's
just been doing work,
exaggeration. But he's 4-3-15. Like, you're 19 out of the 30 kills as a Rubik.
Yeah. I mean, he's really high on the GPM in this game.
He's got more than Naga, who would have started the fight with, like, Riptide on everyone.
He's not too far behind the Ember. Like, look at it. Ember and Lina are just 4k ahead. You can do it, Rubik.
Wait, what's his net worth?
He's actually at 12,000. I don't know, man.
The carry is real. It's like watching Saneko in RV. It's like, well, okay, support has turned core.
Yeah, definitely. Come on, just buy a Desolator on Rubik and steal Sleight of Fist. That's the play, Toby.
It is, though, absolutely hilarious when you watch Luo at 10,000 net worth, and then you hit the Naga, and then you hit the Rubik, and then you hit the other core.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, that's really...
It's been kind of rough, though, for Luo, because he's the meat shield.
Oh,
March, he didn't see this one coming. Chuan jumps in. They back it back. Might want to say that a little bit longer. Okay, screw it. They have a 50-second nuke from, like, cooldown nuke from Lina.
Yeah, and Ferrari's doing really well in this game. He had a tough early game, but he's now on a monster kill. So 11, 8, and 13 mid. Are they going to try on Burning?
They could try it, but... And Chuan stole Iron Shell. So he's put a level 4 Iron Shell on Luo.
Yep. Iron Shell Cow. Very nice. Charge in with that.
That's so dangerous.
It is. It's a good
heroes like Bounty, you only have like 1k life. That's not a lot to work with. Chuan just blinked in looking for the grab as well. Because he saw him because of the Naga illusion.
Yep.
Having that true sight.
I'm keeping my eyes on Chuan in the next team fights.
I'm watching my eyes on Ferrari. That Laguna Blaze still on court. Chuan picks up a KP. Again, Ferrari uncharacteristically missing the timing on these Light Strike arrays. But now Chuan's found himself a stun. He's found himself an Earth Spike, but he's also found himself tracked.
All of them are tracked. That's gonna happen whenever you want to push like this, but still fine. They forced the buyback on Darkseer, and they're just gonna back off.
Yeah, the Aegis is timing out.
That's all they want.
It's only got like 3 seconds left on it, or roughly that.
Yeah.
And in fact, boom, there it is. Again, I read analog.
Well done.
Being part of the old school team. Shout out to all the plus 30 guys who are tuning in.
Toby was there before Digital Age.
I was, actually. I really was.
You're so cool, Toby. You're my idol.
I was back when kids didn't have mobile phones.
Yeah. them 6-year-old with iPhones still. Got some words of wisdom, Toby?
Put a phone down, pick up a mouse.
A ball mouse?
A ball mouse where you gotta clean out the little dust that's in the rollers. Ah, the pain, the frustration, the anger I feel right now.
Jesus. Oh, look at the smoke from MVP.
This is so aggressive, but Burning is inching his way forward. That Cobalt, they're actually giving movement speed that way. Nuts will jump in to go Burning, and now Song of the Siren. Fate jumps over, they'll isolate KP again with Laguna Blade. It's the Song of the Siren. Immunity is now beyond slide of it. The back of the wall. I oh my! You're gonna lose Burning as well. The Koreans are rampaging all over IG. Faith is in trouble. He'll try and break free, but it's just not possible. The Ember Spirit proving its worth. Investment.
That double Battle Fury doing so much work. He actually picked up an extra Battle Fury after his first Deadless. So, oh my god, when they stack up like that, they just die. Next fight, they have to spread out.
But they thought they were fine. They turned the Song of the Siren off. It's like, we killed the Gyro. We should have won the fight. IG, you should have won the fight.
Yeah, they forgot about QO. What a monster.
Oh, now they can hit back. They can even take... Wait, how are we looking for our buybacks? We have... Well, buybacks just came off cooldown for the Lena. So she's back in the world of living and will, in fact, buy back. There is not enough money for the Razor to buy back, but MVP are happy with it. They're going to fall back out. And how much they get from that...
Oh, my God. Yeah, that was definitely
what is this graph?
Fight.
Like, seriously, this graph is Batman.
Yeah,
this graph is legitimately Batman.
It's a sign, Toby. They're trying to summon Bone 7.
Look at this. I don't know if that's really Batman, though. It's like Batman with a cape about to be made.
Yeah, something happened there.
What is this game? Is this even Dota?
Not sure, dude. Not sure. Wow. I wonder how IG are going to take the next fight, because if they're even close to stack up, and they don't even need to stack up that much, if they stack up a little bit, Battle Fury is going to do so much work.
It's the vac radius. It really is the vac radius. And like, it's also not just the Battle Fury doing the work, it's how do you can get a creep wave up the hill now.
Yeah.
Like, the Ember Spirit got so much money. He's up at 3.8k gold now on this Ember Spirit. He could go for the second Daedalus.
He could.
If he wants to. Like, where's that courier headed right now? It's to the secret shop, and he's busy farming. So.
I think either that or just going for a Blink Dagger would be fine, because Blink Dagger does so much work as well for an Ember. But more damage would be.
He's going a hard. Oh wait, no, that's KP.
Oh.
That's the Satanic. That's the Satanic for Gyrocopter.
That would be the first ever heart Ember.
I'm like waiting for like the Ember Spirit to pick an up item. He's got 4.5k gold, and like the first thing I see purchased is a Reaver. Could you actually imagine the Satanic Ember Spirit? How did that? You get
full
live
HP,
you get live steal from every Sleight of Fist, right?
Yeah, you get full HP by Sleight of Fisting.
No, it wouldn't be that terrific, but...
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of nice, but it's still so much money invested. It's too much money for just that.
I like how Faith just went on like a undercover mission. He glimmer caped so he was capable of getting the Observer Ward down without getting spotted.
He was glimmer capable.
Wow, I thought my domain was really, really bad puns.
Oh, Toby, look at the Spirit Breaker. He's going for a Rod of Atos.
Wait, what?
Happening.
He actually is. He actually is. Tick it off my list.
Hashtag real hype.
The real. Wait, is it on the courier already? Like, is it too? No. There's still some time. And Luo, it could just be a casual VIP booster, because the buyback for him is short by 450. He should be able to find that money during a team fight.
Yeah. I'm not sure if Atos is to play against the Darkseer.
It's yeah, it's not. But it could be up against the Gyrocopter once he you can slow him down and kill him off, or
yeah,
Ember Spirit who's gonna spirit away.
I'm sorry to break it to you, Toby. We won't see any Rod of Aoi.
Maybe not. We also have a Liquid Sphere on QO. So he's got protection now against the initiation of the Yule Scepter, or potentially Chuan messing around with the Ember.
Yeah, definitely, because Tron has been jumping him and lifting him whenever the Spirit Breaker is about to hit him. So, very well played by Luo and Tron together. This is going to stop that. Actually, it's going to stop it very early, as the charge is going to break the Lincolns.
Okay, so Roshan is making us wait. It's almost a full 3 minutes you have to wait for. Now, IG is also smoking up.
Oh.
MVP do have a smoke, but they didn't decide to use it.
Careful on Ferrari now, because there's a Lotus Orb on the Bounty Hunter.
All right, wait, what? Oh.
And you might be, returning.
And you may not even see it coming.
Exactly.
Because he used to be sitting there Invis the entire time. Now, up they come. Febby, quick blink away. That was some reaction. Ferrari thought it was someone else around the sidelines. KP, they move forward. No tracks over an IG, so Febby, now we can actually get one over on Burning, and they get the fish on the rest of them. A jump in, and can they get the opening? The call-out's in a good position. Burning sending his ground. Ferrari already done 300 life, and the song with the siren. They can stare on KP, again isolating him, but his BKB doesn't last long enough. It's Margin actually the one being isolated, and they move back in again, looking for the ulti. At QO, the man they're trying to beat, but he jumps further away to safety, while Burning isolated on one side. They're everywhere right now. The charge back over. Let's just focus on QO. The Lincoln Sphere protects him from Ferrari. The damage never even arrived. While QO, Sleight of Fist, 1 second. A crit could even kill off Luo, and it's not enough. Nuts right behind him, looking for the stun. He's not in range of Luo, so he just settles for Chuan. The Gem of Truth will be dropped. Everyone charging away, and somehow there is only one casualty of war through this entire clusterbuck of a fight.
Toby is not satisfied. One guy died in all of that? How did that even happen?
Don't worry, Ember Spirit gained 428 gold for that. And now they're going to go for Roshan. No Song of the Siren. It's very possible to do this. And Nuts, is he trying to block positions right now? Like, trying to foresee a charge? Either way, it's Aegis and Cheese coming in for MVP. The Naga Illusions are on their way. Burning's around the corner, but they're all too late.
Yeah, they are too late. And I was impressed by how IG spread out throughout the fight, so they didn't stack up for the Ember.
Yep.
But then they can't really focus one guy down quickly and kill them.
Then they had no power. And even when that Laguna Blade did go off, like...
Lincolns.
Yeah, it was blocked. It would have been enough for the kill, but the Lincolns came off cooldown, and you can't blame Ferrari for that. Like, the fight started, you would have assumed something, somewhere along the lines, would have popped that Lincoln Sphere. You were listing all the things before.
Exactly.
That never happened.
Never happened, man.
So Plasma field up. These illusions have to move forward for the Naga Siren. Burning getting Searing Chains, Nuts with a stun. There's not enough mana for a Finger of Death. Now there is. He drains it out of Burning. Give him energy right now as Burning defending behind the tower. There's Cheese and Satanic on Gyro. So difficult to kill.
Very, very. And this tower is going down really quickly. They are glyphing it up, trying to protect. Rubik respawning soon. Another
Sleight of Fist over on Burning, but not enough of a crit. But KP just keeps doing the work. That Solar Crest isn't making life any easier. Now, well, hello, Burning. Starts stealing damage off KP. Not quick enough. Gets heft up Ferrari. Misses the moment.
Bearbreaker trying to go in, but backing out again.
It's just so dangerous. Like, you charge at the start and then you just freak the crap out because MVP is going to Sleight of Fist chain you, or you're going to be caught in the middle of a call down. Chuan jumping forward. He still should be stealing some level of ability, which he hasn't done yet.
Top is pushing so much as well. All these range creeps and the catapults. They're losing the tier 3 there as well.
I would say it's a slow siege, but it's more like, it's like vultures picking apart a corpse.
Yeah, it really is.
Bit by bit, you just chip away.
So brutal, Toby.
Imagery is my thing.
Damn.
Burning. He's got a Plasma Field again in this creep wave as KP getting slowed down as he tries to move forward. And Burning getting a rocket to the front. Also the barrage, but he's so tanky. Having that Satanic of his own, if he can get good stolen damage, he'll go back to full life. They pick up KP. Remember, can they get him for the Chief? A load of Orbs on top of him. They can't do it. They jump in, and they actually do get through the Gyrocopter. Burning, however, taking so much damage, still never got the Satanic off, and they hold the fight. There is the Cross of Death, recovering the middle racks. Faith just puts them all into a deep slumber. The trolls still keep coming on, and Faith, where is the slowdown? They'll lose their melee racks. Chuan actually force-tapped into it all.
They're trying to hex it, but
March, the charge, pushing him down, and the bash, 17%. They've got one. The Sleight of Fist,
God.
they're all so low, but it's just not enough damage to put them in the grave. Merely cripple them.
Yeah, the melee rack is still alive, then they can't get back in. They're backing out. They
can't even finish it. Like,
man.
the only way they kill that right now is if, like, all of IG walk through the wall and make copies of themselves.
That's what would happen in a pub, Toby. It's like, oh, we held, guys, and then just walk through the wall and, oh, what? Melee Rax has fallen?
Well, after having games which Cloud9 crushed both of these teams today, we hit over the hour mark with MVP versus IG in what can only be described as Batman
I mean, it is a very, very brutal game, and as we described earlier, it's super important who wins this because you have to 2-0. Like, if you want to get in the upper group or upper part of the group stage, you need to get a 2-0 here.
Yep.
For MVP or IG.
Either that or you settle yourself to go in through the lower bracket.
Yeah. That's a risky road.
It is. They just keep now IG. Like, do they even have a hope to finish this game? Like, how do they still go high ground? Like, you're defending, and that's terrific. Both teams are fantastic at defending, but no one's good about going high ground. I
think IG is going to be stronger now as they're starting to pick up an item on Burning. I'm not sure what he wants to go for. He could go Divine here, honestly.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they have the Song to Disjoint. They have really good stuff. He has the Demon Edge. He could go MKD.
I suppose it would solve the problem of having to steal all the damage away from MVP if you've got it yourself.
I mean, he has a Satanic, and he has plenty of HP, and a Song to protect him, plus Glimmer Cape and everything else. I believe he could honestly do it.
MVP's coming again. There's BTs over on the Darkseer. He's got one boot for each foot. And he'll come back towards the mid lane in a moment, except he needs the creep wave to stay alive. Cure's even denying at this point. Like 62 minutes in, he's denying range creeps against Invictus Gaming.
It's just a mid-player habit, dude.
Take it all, give nothing back.
Just happens.
Alright, so now Marsh TP'd into the creep wave, which was halfway up the mid lane. They're gonna come again. But Song of the Sirens back off cooldown. How many spirits have we got? QO's already used all of them. He's got them sporadically placed around. And he just goes up on the high ground. Remember, he's still got the Aegis Immortal. This is what they're trying to capitalize on. Can you actually check the time? I don't know how long that Aegis Immortal's got left in it. Go read Analog. Double light striker rate. This time Ferrari. QO and KP. He's going to look for the timing on QO. We'll keep our eyes on him. The Aegis Immortal still hasn't gone. Then 1 second. It's actually out. Well, he's at 600 life. They have to bail out here, MVP. They no longer are the Immortals. And maybe, well, the Rax is just so tempting. They wanted. Burning is stunned up. Remember, he's got the Ferrari. Look at the blade. Chorn's in there. They've got the gyrocopter down the back in from March, however, with the wall. But where's the damage? He didn't stand in control. You might actually have that Shuriken toss bouncing around, but the damage is enough. They do bring down one, which is the Spirit Breaker, but Chon back out again. Hold the fun. The Song and the Siren is going to work. Do they reset? Do they find a kill? Ferrari, they turn off a QO! He got the side of fist off Ferrari, so low Mud can't reach him. Chon comes in and slaps him in the face.
Oh my god, what a back and forward fight. The buyback from Darkseer now, but they're still losing that fight, and the Rax are still standing for ID. Very well played in that team fight.
And they just keep defending, and Razor buys the Daedalus.
Yeah.
So it's not the Rapier, it's the safety Daedalus, but he's still got Daedalus and buyback available. The only person that don't, the two people that don't, because of timeout, because of already buying back, is the Darkseer and the SB.
Exactly.
And then you've got the Bounty Hunter who's just short by 800 gold, but he gets that during fights. He's Track Lord.
The rest of them are all available for buyback, so they're all prepared. Yeah, there was a chance.
It's starting again, man. We might actually have double Batman.
More drawings.
It's just like Batman and Robin, except Robin doesn't have ears. Batman and Batgirl.
Okay.
That's what our graph's turning into.
Thank you, Dota, for your beautiful drawings. Appreciate it.
Love it. Love it. There's always a beautiful pattern to farm. So, Lina is now building into... Is this going to be a Lotus Orb of her own? Like, how does it even work with Reflect?
Maybe Shiva's is fine, but it doesn't work against Ember that well, because it doesn't slow down his attack, obviously.
Can you double Laguna? By reflecting a reflected Laguna? Does that even work?
I think that actually... No. It doesn't work, I think. However, if you have, if the enemy has Laguna or has Lotus Orb, you want to have a Blade Mail. That way you can Laguna and Blade Mail, and you're gonna double Laguna them.
Okay.
So that's the way you want to do.
Well, I can tell you something to stop Cuirass, so it's either Shiva's Guard or Lotus.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the only two major options for him.
I think Lotus Orb is fine. That way they can remove the Hex as well from people if they get hexed by Lion.
True.
And Finger of Death can of course be returned as well. So it would be a fine item. I don't see the Shivas working out that well here. I don't see how... I mean, I guess Gyro, it's okay, I guess.
Any kind of extra, like, armor up against the physical damage is good.
For sure.
Even up against the Ember Spirit. But I'm looking at QO, who might be the manliest of men. He has the money for it. And if he's doing it, he may as well do it before he has buyback. But is there, like, there's no butterfly. You got the Solar Crest to get through, so it could be a Monkey King bar.
No, he won't do it before buyback, but he will probably do it. I think he will buy it.
Here comes IG. Down the bottom lane. They're trying to fight already, and well, that lasted long.
Yeah, he tried going in with the Fade Bolt. Sadly, Fade Bolt has quite a bit of casting time. I think if he wants to break the Lincolns, he should use the Spell Steal. Has really good range and only 2-second cooldown as well.
What about the Force Staff? You could have even used that, unless that's what he used to get him close.
That's nicer to keep though. Like, using a Spell Steal on a Lincolns is not gonna do anything bad to you. So he should always try and break that in the team fights, making it easier for Lina to burst down the Ember.
IG have to come back and defend. Like, QO is going to take this tier 3 tower by himself. Fortification, triggering it for just the tier 3 tower is not worth it. However, a range racked, now that'll be worth it. Lincoln's triggered, and he is away. Didn't use Spell Steal, but tried to go for the Earth Spike.
Yeah.
And that's now 5,800 gold. He's almost at the 3,800 surplus.
Close, close.
Give him time, man.
I think he will do it, actually. I've seen him do it before, but that's a long time ago as well.
All he's going to do is push the ball. It's QO, man. Like, if you want aggression out of Korea, this is the man to do it.
He is a crazy person.
Yep. So he just takes out this crit wave, pushes it in, goes to the Dire Secret Shop, picks up the Rapier, and then just jumps away to safety.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. We make it sound so easy.
Yeah.
He's doing almost 11k crit.
Yeah, man. He's killing those Naga illusions instantly.
Hilarious thing is, though, like, everyone's got so much life, like even Rubik. Like, Rubik is the weakest hero in IG, and he's got 9 armor and almost 1900 life.
Yeah, they're all so tanky.
Yep. But we got Febby now with Crimson Guard, Solar Crest, Lotus Orb. This guy's walking around with 39 armor to his name as just a bounty hunter.
Yeah. He is pretty damn tanky against the physical. However, the spells from IG are still very dangerous.
Is Nuts now... Is this the E-Blade game? We still haven't seen an E-Blade the entire time, but...
I mean, he just got his...
You E-Blade pop into Finger of Death?
Yeah. That is super strong. You could kill anyone with that, pretty much.
Yep. So,
definitely a viable build. It's very expensive, though. And he just
Here it comes. Get ready for your rares. If you're tuning in the English channel, we're going to give you free rares. All you got to do is watch the little pudgeling come in and deliver the manliest of items. It is going to be the Rapier for QO. Meanwhile, Song of the Siren is off, stopping the Roshan happening, and they isolate Luo. He's stunned up for the moment, into the cooldown. They already start with the Finger of Death and the Spirit jump up. QO, one swipe, tries to get him, and there she goes. He gets the first kill. Let's watch the Rapier jump around. It's Chuan, finds him. They trigger the Lincoln Spear, and QO. Oh! He is just destroyed the soul of IG. Burning is going to go. Where is it? Give him the Rampage. They refuse it. IG! Oh my, oh my, oh my. They just got worked.
Oh my god.
4 have buyback though. IG can still deep fed, but
Fortune favors the brave. He gets the crit.
Sell the Lincolns. Buy yourself another Rapier. Wait.
Yeah,
come on, Luo. No, he saw the Battle Fury. Second Rapier. Flores.
Oh my god.
He does 12-20. That's not as impressive. He'll do more crits in a moment. But that moment, IG have had a couple of them. That fight on top lane, where it first happened, the first time the second Battle Fury was picked up, and now with the Rapier, 3-on-1, he looked like with the Lincoln triggered, they could have got the kill, and all of a sudden, surprise!
Yeah, I mean, they can't ever stack up against him. That's how hard it is to play against MVP now. If you ever get close to each other, you're dead.
They're actually so close. The spill worked on all 3 of them.
Yeah.
It was actually the Bermuda Triangle, and we are still wondering where IG is.
It was the super hug, yeah. It definitely was.
Either that or it's Illuminati.
Toby, please.
I saw it right here.
Has fallen to the radiant.
I'm glad you can have the end of it.
No problem, dude.
Oh my, 70-minute game. But with the Aegis Immortal, we have Aegis over on the Ember Spirits. They're leaving it on him. He actually dropped his BTs. We have a movement speed 310 Ember Spirit. Like, this is like tank walking forward.
Not really a tank, just a cannon, honestly.
He's not even a glass cannon, he's still got 2k life and the immunity from the Lincoln Spear. Someone put a Lotus Orb on this guy. They move forward, the Searing Chain on Burning. Light Striker Ray gonna miss as he jumped back out to the Spirit.
He's gonna have to crawl back into
But he actually went halfway back down. Now they go in again with a call down. Burning, he's standing his ground with a BKB, standing on the Satanic. There's a lot of damage. Luo charging in, they go over on KP. They're hexed up, Ember Spirit taken out for the moment, but he's back in again. Still not finding the crits. Tries to man mode up against Burning, and the Song of the Siren will stop everything for the moment. IG trying to reset. It's not just worth it to hold one rack. They just need to win this game. The Slide of Fist Faith down to 100 life. Chuan's picking him up, throwing him down. Burning can't steal anything else out of him. They're all tracked up. That's all the movement speed that QO really needs from that as they circle him around the map up to the top racks. Luo, where's your charge in? QO moves forward. Chuan, the burn. It's not enough to kill him. He's at 140. He had just enough life to survive, but QO is a beast. He is Ray boss material, and IG just have no idea how to beat the final level.
MVP going for bottom straight away. They don't want to wait. Are they going to back off? There's no reason to. They're just going to keep going.
There really isn't. Like that creep wave pushing bottom lane won't stop it. Now, here we go. If one Rapier is not enough, let's have 3 on MVP. It is Gyrocopter now with a Rapier. Taking down the tier 3 tower, and they're looking for more. The TP scrolls being dropped there, so like, what the hell? It's just bait. Burning moves forward, looking to deal all the damage they possibly can. Lotus Orb KP, he's dropping so low. The Rapier's on the ground. Who's picking it up? It's definitely not Burning. It's still on the deck. They need to find something. Chuan forced back. We do have the buyback. The Rapier in the middle of the Darkseer wall. They need this damage. It'll be Febit. He'll now be the carrier for MVP until Gyro returns and the Song of the Siren. They've got 3 players poured out. They can look for the double Light Strike Array. They can't even get it. March with a BKB. They just keep going further. Ferrari's on the run, but he is dead to the world. Isolated out. The Slide of Fist is there. Burning moves back forward again. And now, well, this is kind of game. Burning back in again. They get the kill. GG. What a game of Dota we had. 72-43.
So IG were playing as 2. Did we call them the wild card? Because they truly are. Like these crazy Koreans. I love their play. I want to see next game immediately, but these guys are gonna get to have a little bit of a break. 72 minutes and 45 seconds.
Here I thought we were gonna have a boring day, and then everything